we sent you. All right, another thing from the Xiaomi event, they made a monster to go with the monster. A monster wireless charging mat with 19 Qi coils in it. You know what's better than one coil? You know what's better than 2 coils? You know what's better than 18 coils?
17?
It's 19 coils.
Okay. I wonder why they chose 19.
I mean, look at the way it lays out, man. It's like the Olympics.
That's a lot of rings.
It's like the Olympics.
Sure.
It's like the Olympics on steroids.
Yeah.
Yo, that was weird the way it came together because you best not be on the steroids at the Olympics.
Yeah. That was a good one.
I'm glad you went for the ride on that one.
Yeah.
Took you a
I was
second.
on board. It took a little bit.
It took you a second, then you hopped on board on the boat.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got stuck in the Suez Canal, or as you like to call it, the Seuss Canal.
It was, yeah.
You know
Didn't
what
I say Swiss?
I don't know
Was
what
it
you
Swiss?
said. No, that was the other time where you called it Sweden and Switzerland.
That was the same episode.
No, different episode. Yeah. That was when you had to clean the cleaning of the door handle. Every
right,
time you're
yeah.
left alone,
Ugh.
the pronunciation goes out the window.
Yeah.
If I get up and start walking over there,
It's not even English anymore.
no, I don't know what it is.
That's at one point.
Yeah, it's actually quite exciting and entertaining. You just have to ask.
Wow.
You just have to ask the people about it. You just have to look at the numbers.
Wow.
When Willie Duke gets left alone for his own segment, the numbers go through the roof. So let's not deny it anymore. Let's not deny what the people need. All right.
Yeah.
To be clear, so this device is capable of charging up to 3 devices at 20 watts each. I can get behind that. You can get behind that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of watts to go around. Now, I have experimented with chargers similar to this. I don't think I've ever seen one with 19 coils in it. Now, you say, why would you have so many coils? Well, this lets you essentially place the thing however you want on there. And it's going to line up with something, you know, and you're not going to have to be so deliberate about where you place your device. And this is especially cool because even though third parties have made things like this, the smartphone makers themselves haven't done a first-party accessory. We know Apple tried and then bailed on it, if you recall. And maybe they'll do something like this in the future. But here we have Xiaomi kind of being one of the first. I don't know, maybe there's one that I'm missing that's a first party.
The Zen's Liberty.
Yeah, that's third party. This is the one I've used.
First party.
Yeah, but how many coils does Zen's have on the Liberty?
16.
16. I mean, this one is still great. It's 30 watts total, though. Has a glass top. Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously the Xiaomi design is quite similar, except even more coils going on in there. Apparently the charger is going to have a hefty price tag. You can get Xiaomi. Let's see here.
90.
The wireless charge pad will cost $90.
That's not bad.
I mean, it's a lot for a charger, but
It's a worthwhile investment.
it's pretty advanced as far as chargers go.
Mm-hmm.
And to be clear, those third-party options, I think, were more than that. I believe the Zen's Liberty was more than $90. I can't remember. I think it was like $150. Probably at the bottom or the top of the article, or not at all. Oh, there we go. 200 euros. Oh, no. Wait. Starting at 150 euros. So that was very expensive for a charge. That's what I remember. This is a little better than that. If they actually bring this thing for 90 US,
Sure.
it might be one charger to rule them all. I don't know.
Hmm.
It's up to you. It is still very premium as far as chargers are concerned. But shout out Xiaomi doing things. Another shout out. How about MediaTek named the biggest smartphone chipset supplier for the first time ever, surpassing the likes of Qualcomm. You didn't notice, Will?
No,
You never even used a MediaTek before.
I don't think I have.
Yeah, well, they've been moving units.
Mm.
And let me tell you how much they grew. 351.8 million units compared to 238 million units in 2019.
Mm.
Imagine that type of growth. You're selling chips. I just add another 110 milli,
Yeah.
112 milli, 113 milli.
They're going to the moon, if not already there yet.
Sheesh. Volume increased by 113.8 million units or 47.8% on the year. Imagine if we could just have this show performance improve just 47.8% on the year. Imagine that. Well, we just need more wildcard segments. We go straight there.
Sure.
Did you disagree to it?
No.
I feel like you sort of halfway did.
Yeah. We'll see.
This is the first time that MediaTek has become the biggest smartphone chipset supplier, beating Qualcomm for the top spot. The biggest customer, actually, Xiaomi. They purchased 63.7 million MediaTek chips. It's a big increase for them. Previously, they were only at 19. But you got other customers in there, including Samsung themselves. They purchased a lot. Oppo's in there too, second biggest customer. Actually, let me just be clear. Xiaomi isn't their biggest customer. They just had the highest growth rate. They became the biggest customer. Interesting. Samsung has the highest growth rate. They increased MediaTek chipset purchasing 254%. Xiaomi's the biggest. Samsung increased their relationship the most. So obviously, there's been the sanctions and stuff with Huawei, and then they had to buy MediaTek stuff because of the Qualcomm problems. So tons of opportunity for MediaTek. We're of course not seeing it in the flagship devices as much, which is why you and I have more limited exposure. But that's a couple units.
Oh, yeah.
I'm curious for MediaTek users who are watching this show. You let me know in the comments if you feel satisfied with your MediaTek brain inside your smartphone, or if you sit there wishing you had some Snapdragon product. Let me know.